Welcome to the No Excuses Show. I am Ewa Eckert and I am your host. This is a powerful motivational message on how to have the no excuses mindset. Are you looking to create better discipline, energy and confidence in your life so you can stop making excuses and take massive action in your life so you can become happier, healthier and more congruent with your mission? If yes, this show is for you. For those of you who are a badass already, and those of you who want to become a badass, and learn how to apply the no excuses mindset in the main areas of your life, like mind, body, business, and also your relationships. In this show, I share real life situations, experiences, ideas on how the no excuses mindset helps me and my freak family to achieve success. By having me as your accountability coach, you will be able to finally discover the power of self-belief and self-discipline so you can stop making excuses and create the life you truly desire by being the best version of you. Will you take the necessary steps to implement what you are learning here so you can get to the next stage of your life? It's totally up to you and you only and no one else. But I encourage you today to take ownership and strive to live your life to the fullest with the no excuses mindset. Hello friends, and welcome to the No Excuses Ladies Show episode number 73. Now, it's the new year, so happy 2023. This is the first episode in the new year, and I am going to be talking about our home lifing, homeschooling. Well, we really don't talk about homeschooling since we pulled our kids from school and it happened a little bit over a month. We've been talking about home lifing because we did not want to set up a school at home. We wanted to step away from what the school is offering and we wanted to set up that amazing home life for our children. But because it's the new year, I want to talk to you guys about the goals. How to really set something that you will complete in 2023. Because what happens is every single year, and when I coach my clients, every single year we setting up goals. And because they feel accountability to me, we try to accomplish those goals. But what happens if you do not have someone that you are accountable for? What happens if you are totally on your own and the same thing happens every single year? So are you the person that when the new year comes or when you're approaching the new year, you have all these amazing goals. You say you're going to start working out, you're going to start eating healthy. You even show up to the gym, you start prepping the food, and a month later, 6 weeks later, 8 weeks later, 3 months, you're stepping slowly away what you have planned. And this is just the workout. What about just planning and visualizing your future, better future? What about this? What about accomplishing other goals? Workout is just a small non-negotiable that we all should have. So how can you set this up? How can you set up your life that you actually start accomplishing those things? And I am sharing this with you guys because from a point of the success that we have achieved. And I see some of you I've met in person and some of you are always watching my stories, always joining here. So thank you guys for being here. For those of you who've never met me, I am Ewa Eckert and I am mind, body and business coach. Through years of being actually a coach on the floor, through having multiple locations in New York, when we moved to California, we changed our life completely and our businesses transformed to online businesses. And we run multiple businesses at home from actually a home office. So we have, thank you guys. I have an office here and you can see the background. I am surrounded by pictures, by awesome things that my kids created for me. And my husband has an office across our home on the other side with beautiful view of our backyard. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I am talking about, guys, about setting up your goals and changing something for the 2023 like never before. So what we have done different way that really helps us to achieve those goals. as a family, we have created a series of questions that we actually get prepared for the beginning of the year. We do this meeting every single year. Me and Steve, we started a few years ago. And me and him would be asking those questions and get prepared for them about the upcoming year. And now the kids joined us this year. So this was a very new thing for us because the kids never join us. And because we do home lifing with them at home, we decided that this is very important, that this is not just about me and him, that this is about our family. And this is also about them, because the kids have to have big goals. An 8-year-old and 11-year-old can start their own business and they can make money, guys. So I just want you to kind of open up your mind to what's around us. The world is very connected. It's different, and this is your opportunity to shine. This is your opportunity to shine in 2023, guys. This is not a small little steps. You got to make those big leaps, big jumps, but only action will take you there. Better to make any action, better to make any steps than inaction, because your inaction is also action of not moving. Do you understand this? So what we did, we set up this all amazing course on questions. We got prepared, because preparation is the key to the future outcome. Remember this, preparation is the key to the future outcome. If you're not prepared, you will not go into the next level. Investments, yes, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. So yes, you have to invest in the future. You have to invest in multiple different things. You cannot have one form of income, one stream of income. You need to have multiple things. Absolutely. Because if you're just saving money, money has to produce money, right? So when we sit down and we got over these questions, we actually created a theme. What is the theme of 3 different words that will be the words for you? What kind of theme of life do you want to have for 2023? And this is very, very important. I put my 3 words was connect, uplift, and sail. Why I chose this word? I chose them based on my previous year. What I have not done enough. What are these moments of my life that I didn't do good enough? And I pull them out and I say, you know what? This is my concentration for this year. Those are my things. Those are my words that I want to connect, that I want to uplift. Because this year is going to be a big year for us, for OTD Alliance. For those of you that don't know Alliance, it's a group coaching that will target your mind, your body, and your business. And it's unusual compared to any other coaching, if you've ever done coaching, because we started as a body coaches. I was a nutritional and bootcamp and boxing instructor for years, and I will get you in the best shape of your life with our online application that we actually run it. Those are our workouts. Those are our sessions. So the mind is non-negotiable. We'll teach you the mindset with weekly coaching sessions. Me and my husband. My husband runs the man. And if you don't know who my husband is Steve Eckert. He is the main leading instructor in MDK project, and it's in my highlights. So Steve leads the man, I lead the women. Every single week we have different coaching topics to get your mind straight, to get your nutrition straight, to get your body straight. And then we discuss the business parts for those of you that run businesses, because we run successful businesses and we have the tools, we have the systems of operations, we have the things to lead you and guide you and give you that full potential that you can have. But this has to happen when you make the commitment, no one else to make the commitment for you, right? So that's the alliance. If you want to join the one-on-one with me, send me a DM today, send me a message, ask me questions. Maybe you need some help, and I am here to help you this year. I was there last year and previous years, and I will be there for you this year. But I need your commitment from it. There's nothing else. The first step is always the commitment from you. No one else will do that. So guys, when we sat down at that dinner table. It took us 2 hours to accomplish these goals, right? And when I set my theme of the year, the kids created their own theme of the year, and my husband set the whole theme of the year. And you know what happened? What happened after? We put this in writing in our file, and I have this file pinned to my computer screen. So every single day I will look at it. I created in my Google Drive documents that I will have daily things that I don't want to miss, because I want to be accountable to my actions, and I also want to be accountable to my family, because I promised them something. And it's the worst thing when you when your promise fails, right? Don't we feel like when we promise something to ourselves, it feels awful, or when we promise something to others, it doesn't feel right? So I don't want this for you the next year. So how can you change something in the 2023? Look at your life today. I want you to really think about this for a moment. How are your actions in 2022? What did you set up in the beginning of 2022, and what did you stop soon after? What didn't you accomplish? What also you have accomplished? I do the reflection every day, every week, every month, then every year. I look for these blocks, because if I'm gonna ask you, what happened 2 weeks ago? How are you gonna tell me? We don't remember things. That's human nature. There is so much stuff going on that you will forget. Unless there is a big accomplishment of your life that really shaked you up, can be negative or can be positive, because those things that happen in our lives shape our lives. So that maybe something enormous happened, something big. Like if I would remember the events at the top of my head from last year was our big move. We purchased amazing property here in California. That was huge. That shaped my whole life, because we've been waiting for this moment. We've been waiting for this moment to make the big leap. And we've been in California for 3 years, moved from New York. So that was a big thing. What else I remember? I remember my surgery from a year ago, when I had to have my diastasis repair with an amazing doctor. And I can tag him in later on. That's what happened. That was an event. Was this painful? Yes. So you see how this triggers your memory? And I can actually tag him in, I think. Yeah, I tagged my doctor because he did an amazing job. He fixed my diastasis recti, and I can work out and do other things. So that was another event. What else happened? I mean, we've set up another company. That was another event. We set up a Freak Code. Freak Code was another company that I set up last year. It's a clothing line. It's a workout clothing line that matches. It's a matching apparel for entire family that represents our core values: discipline, energy, confidence, action, and freak. And that's the matching apparel. And we have people constantly buying from this site. And now I can tag this site in here for you, so you can check it out. And if you want matching apparel, fun matching apparel, this is for you, because once you wear it, you're gonna feel this amazing energy, and it represents different things for you. So yes, we set up, we built a team of different people. I started building my YouTube channel more than ever. There were amazing things that happened in my life, but they were big. But usually we forget about these small things. So I wanted to ask you a question. Why did you fail in accomplishing your goals? What happened? Did you talk yourself out of doing the thing because you didn't see the results? Or somebody else started questioning your actions, and because you didn't see these results, you given up? So you see, the questioning comes a lot of times from the internal questions, because if we don't see the results that we're looking for, we're kind of stepping away from our goal. Or somebody else appears in our life and they've started questioning you. Like, oh, I don't see you doing this, or I don't see any changes, or you told me that this is gonna happen. So which one was it? Why did you give up? And most of the time, there are those two things that I told you. Is because we didn't see the results soon enough. We given up. But the winners will constantly repeat the same thing over and over and over again. When you want to lose weight, you need to repeat to show up at the gym every single day. You need to repeat a good nutrition every single day. It cannot be on and off button. We used to have at our gym these big different, stickers on the wall, and we would say the freak mode on, or the beast mode on, because you can't go off and on of something. You need to be very consistent. You need to be persistent. You need to be resilient. And you need to have the belief in yourself. And this is hard for many people to do that. And I get it. But when you hire a coach, when you join a group community that it's always on your case, it becomes kind of a natural thing that you want to start showing up from your best self. Because we always have two sides, guys. And I want to outline this for you, because so many people think that what they see on social media, what they see out there, is you only see one side of the spectrum. You only see one side of the coin. You don't see all the time, 24/7 of somebody's struggles. If you would have recorded our life here, that it's not always as it seems to be flawless. Sometimes we have these obstacles, and we have them because that's our growth. You come across an obstacle and you have to try to figure it out. So what's going on for this year for you? How are you going to approach this year from a different angle? What can we do, you and I together, that I can help you with really completing what you have started? But going back for a second to what I was saying, the on and off button, right? The repetition, because the persistent repetition of things will give you the results. And they might not always feel right. They might not always feel like you wanted to do them, but you do them anyway. You do these things anyway, and out of nowhere, the outcome, it shows. So winners, despite the fact that it's hard, they keep on climbing the mountain. They keep on climbing and making those steps forward, and they kind of see that front way of the tunnel. They will go and they try not to look to the sides for destruction. Because the sides, if you're in a tunnel and you look and you're trying to search for the light will be at the end of the tunnel, but you cannot see the destructions. You have to kind of block yourself from it. Because we as humans have tendencies to get distracted. And I see this, I see this with myself. You can say this, that you see this with you. It's okay. I see this with my kids. And that's why we pull them in and say, and teach them with our home life. And what is the distraction? What's happening with you? Why you cannot complete certain things? It's all work. It's not perfection. Perfection doesn't exist. We have to work every single day and try to be better. So how can we make you better in 2023? Most likely you're not gonna have an answer. And guys, and most likely what you plan now today, it will not have 100% outcome necessarily like you have planned. But the whole goal is to have the big vision, is to have the big picture, is to go towards your dreams, it's to go towards your goals, and ask yourself questions. If I have this goal ahead of me, what can I do what are the steps that will take me there? Who I need to hire, what help I need to get, who can help me, who is the person of interest for me, who I can reach out, what I can do that this person will lead me to my destination. Because if I am screwing up on my own, I need to hire a coach. And in last year, I hired a coach. I hired a gut coach, gut health coach. And by the way, I'm drinking my herbal tea concentrate. If your energy is low, I have the link in my bio. Herbal tea from Herbalife, amazing tea that burns 70 calories and gives you amazing energy. So guys, I hired a coach and I'm gonna tag her in this amazing live. Her name is Kelsey. And she was featured on different podcasts, amazing coach. And she helped me to heal my gut. But I had no clue about healing the gut. So what I had to do, I knew something, but I didn't know enough to change. So I had to let it go, step away from the driver's seat, because somebody might think, well, you are a coach, why don't you know this? I am not a gut coach. I will not do the panels and start reading them and try to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire an expert. I hired an expert that fixed my diastasis recti. I'm not going to fix it myself. I go to the dentist to fix my teeth. You need to hire an expert this year that will guide you to your better self. Somebody that will push you, pressure you, but also will be candid and will understand your point, understand how you work, understand what are you all about, that will lead you to your full potential. So yes, this was a big event for me because I struggle with the gut healing, with the digestion, and I had to hire an expert, and I had to let go of the driver seat and sit in the passenger seat and listen what she has to say. Is this hard sometimes? Absolutely, especially if we're talking about fitness coaching, right? Because then I'm stepping over into somebody, she's also a fitness coach, she also coaches people on fitness, but I have to let it go because she might know something that I don't know. And look, a coach, I had a coach, a life coach hiring me as well, because my vision is from a different point. It's a different angle. And that's why we need to, a lot of times, shut up and listen more. Because every coach needs a coach. When you realize this, you're gonna be like, wow, I can hire someone from the same profession, from the same line of work even as me, because this person sees from a different angle. And that's why so many times we ask for advice of people, right? But you need to know who you're gonna ask. So with our family meeting, when we sat down and we planned those goals, the biggest thing out of this whole thing is where we become accountable to our family members. And this is so awesome. Because with the home life thing, the kids stepped in to being coached, like we're coaching our clients. And this is really cool thing because we treat them like adults. So if you treat your kids kind of like adults, they're gonna start thinking like adults. I'm talking about, no, maybe not treat your little 6 months old like an adult, but speaking to them normally. And this was a big breakthrough because we pull them into something that adults do. And when they heard that we doing the accountability for the upcoming year like our clients do, they were like, wow, this is a different level of learning. I am stepping into adulthood with like big steps. And every single day I'm looking at the list and reminding myself, okay, the theme of the year, what is my theme of the year? I go through this every single day because I wanted to make sure that my list accomplished. And then I created another list for myself, the daily things that I need to do that will move the needle forward based on what didn't move the needle forward last year. And this is the trick, guys, to fill the gap. You gotta fill the gap. Because if you don't, you're gonna be repeating those things over and over again. But how can you really fill the gap if you never reflect on it? Most people will have the empowering best self in 2023, in the beginning of the year, and then they deflate like a balloon. The balloon flies in the air. It's nice and perky, it's nice and strong, and flies as the days go by, as the months go by. The air comes out from the balloon, and the balloon doesn't look as good anymore. And this is how your goals look like. This is how your life starts looking like, and we need to change this in 2023. And you know why you need to change this? Why would you need to change this? It's so simple, guys. If you care enough about your life, you need to change this. And if you do care, and I hope that you do, you will do something about it. Because in my head, recently, I turned 46. The definition of death has been happening, and I've been thinking a lot about it. Not only that I'm 46 and I still have a long life to live, don't get me wrong, I'm not dying, I'm not sick. It's just the topic starts appearing because you start thinking, your kids are growing. What have I accomplished? Am I a good mom? Those questions appear in my head. Am I a good wife? Am I a good leader? I want to have a good, fulfilling life, and I don't want to waste my life on things that don't matter. And I'm also surrounded and seeing my family. My grandpa is 95 today, guys. We celebrated his birthday the last time when I went to Poland. Even though that wasn't his birthday, it was away. We're talking about 3 weeks away. I bought the cake because I knew that I'm not going to be with him. I bought the cake and I bought the candle and I put my grandma's birthday on it because my grandma's birthday is on February 6th and she will be 93 if I'm not mistaken. And I put her candle on it and we sang happy birthday for both of them. Because this is amazing to celebrate life at this level. And you know what my grandpa told me? And my grandma? They always tell me now, live your life to the fullest. Do things that are so important for you. Don't question your decisions. Be bold. Take big actions. Take big leaps. When we told them that we pulled the kids out of school, they were like happy. I was even surprised that they are not questioning my decision. Because sometimes they would maybe. But my grandpa said, cherish the relationships. Cherish the people. Build good relationships. And take care of your health. Because the health is your priority. It is the non-negotiable. And guess what? In 2023, my goal, fitness goal, is to do 365 days of workout. Because last year, I did 345 days. I missed some days because I had a surgery on December 27, 2021. And I pushed myself like no one else. And the doctor even was telling me, I don't think you should be doing this. I said, I am going to do that because I'm not average person that doesn't work out. I know my body and know how I can push in a safety way. And I started working out 2 weeks later. You know your limits, but sometimes you have to push a little bit. The coach will push you. The coach will pressure you. The coach will ask difficult questions. And that's the whole point in 2023, that you need a guidance. So I didn't accomplish 365 days of workouts. But 2023 is all about that. And you know how simple it is to do that? Guys, do you know how to do at 365 days of your workout every single day? But not being a bitch about it. And I'm going to say it straightforward. Stop making excuses. We all have 24 hours. How do you plan your day? If you know that you can't work out in the evening, you gotta start your workout in the morning. For me, I don't work out at 5 a.m. I don't work out at 6 a.m. But I have a freedom to schedule my life. You might not. And you might have to work out in the morning because then you have maybe 9 to 5 job. And after that, you need to serve your family. You need to take the kids to different places. You need to cook dinner for your family. So where is the time for you that you're not gonna bitch out? You're not gonna become that self-talker that will push you away from your goals this 2023. And you're gonna start doing these things that stop you in 2022 achieving your goals. And I'm very straightforward because, guys, somebody has to shake you up a little bit and tell you that you can't repeat the same things over and over again. Like, what kind of life it is if you repeat the same mistake? What was the movie? Groundhog, what was the Groundhog Dog? What was the movie? Somebody help me here. Like, it was that over and over again scene. Like, the guy couldn't get out of it. It was the same dream, the same thing. I mean, come on. Aren't you tired of this? Aren't you tired of repeating the same mistakes and having the same outcome? Fix your schedule. Sit down and plan what needs to be done. If you're going to look at my calendar, I have a workout that it's planned for a week straight. I don't change. I don't do this. I go around it. I don't pick up the phone when I work out. I don't. I'm sorry. You can text me. You can call me. I finish the workout. I can respond. That's my priority. That's my non-negotiable. Why wouldn't I do other things? Like, I see people at the gym. They will talk on the phone. They will text. No, this is my zone. Why you need to be in zone and the flow? Because if you're not, you're being distracted. The energy level goes down. You don't have the same energy. Like, think about it. When you go and pump your workout and you do it and you stop for a second, you take a longer break, what happens? You start losing the energy. So you need to get in a zone of things. And when you get in a zone of things, if you train every day, Monday, Tuesday, all the way to Sunday, you're going to have a flow. You're going to have a momentum. We used to take Sunday offs. Not anymore. It became a habit. So your workouts will become a habit for you. Your workouts will be something that you're going to be like, this is my non-negotiable. I cannot go out. I cannot do these things. This is what I do. And that's how my life is. Today I accomplished 2 hours of lifting. My other goal for 2023 is do more lifting. I'm concentrating more even on my lower body than ever before because I want to have a different outcome this year. I want to accomplish big goals that I'm going to be sharing with you in a little bit once I'm going to complete what I have to complete. And you will see this because I want to have an outstanding 2023. I want to have, we had an amazing year. Did we have struggle? Of course, there are struggles along the way. You know, we ruined our new RV. The whole top came off. I mean, is that struggle? Yes, because now we got to fix it. We had a problem with marketing in 2022. We took the steps to fix it. So, look, it's all a matter of looking at things and looking at things with an open mind, because closed mind will find the problems. Closed mind will be questioning. Closed mind will be like that person that will have, you know, all the ideas and never accomplish anything. Or closed mind will be the person that will be first one to start how things are not going to work out. That's a closed-minded person. You don't want to project this on yourself in 2023. You don't want to be like that person. You want to be someone better. And all of us have that better side in us. We have the side that is questioning us, our decisions, and all the things that can go wrong. And then the other side, that is the curious side, that is the fun side, that is the side that it's happy and it's joyful and it's playful. That's the other side. But let me tell you, all of us have that side that's questioning. I'm starting a new thing. And I'm going through interviews with people. I take the interviews, I talk to them because I'm looking to invest in something and change something. And as I do this, as I have these hard conversations, I start thinking in my head, there's that second voice. Are you doing the right thing? What do you need this for? Why do you want to start this new thing? You're comfortable as you are. Maybe this is not going to work. I mean, we all have these freaking questions. I'm going to kill the bitch, the other side. I'm like, what the hell? What is this? Am I bipolar? No, we're not. We just have, this is how our brain is designed. And once you, thank you so much. And once you understand this, your life is going to be better because you're going to realize that the side that asks these questions, these will be questioning you. Is it a good decision? Are you doing the right thing? Maybe this is not going to work. Maybe you shouldn't be doing it. This is always the same over and over, like the tape repetition that like somebody recorded and plugged it into our DNA on our brain. And this is the same thing always happening when you're starting a new thing. Realize that, guys. And then you gotta ask yourself this question. How bad do I want it? If you freaking want it so bad, then do it. I wanted to come to America. I put a map in my room. I put a map of America. I circle California. I created an email with Sacramento, spelling with K, not C. That was my email when I was 20 years old. And I would be dreaming about coming. I would be talking about everybody, about my plans. I was not, but here's the thing. I talk about my plans to those that were supportive of me. I did not share the vision with somebody that was questionable. If I felt the uncomfortable feeling in me, that gut feeling that was telling me, don't share this information with this person because this person is not going to use this towards you. They're going to use it against you. I would not share it. And those might be people in your circle, people that love you. That might be family members that they want your best, but because the second voice in their head, the one that always questions, is the stronger one, they're going to immediately project on you and they start asking you the same questions. Maybe you shouldn't be doing. Are you sure about this? Maybe this is not a good idea. Do you know everything? Like people, realize this in conversations. People, you share with them something and immediately these people pulling this stuff off. Like, no, stop. Hold on. Figure it out which people you want to share with and which not. And then once you have this once you have the commitment within you that you're strong enough to share with those that are not committed, that are not supportive, and no matter what they're going to say, you're still going to go for your mission, that's the sign that you can share with them. Otherwise, please don't share. Be selective. Be selective in 2023. Who are you sharing the information with? Because people will be doubting in you. And this is a nature of humans that we have it. And when you coach with someone, this is not going to happen because coach has your back. Coach will not doubt you, will ask you difficult questions that you need to answer. That's the point. It's not about doubt. It's about questioning. And then the other thing is also that you need to build yourself to be strong enough to when you share information with other people, let them be negative. You respond with positivity. Did you guys watch the Lamborghini, I think we say Lamborghini movie? Did you guys watch that movie? If you haven't watched that movie, I strongly recommend you to watch it. It's based on a true story. What a great open-minded person he was. His father would be questioning when he came from the war. It was questioning, hey, but you were a farmer. What do you want to do? Like, he was actually making such a hard questions, but doubtful questions. And his response was always positive, was always, I will figure this out. I can do this, Dad. And that's how you need to respond to people. If they think that they doubt in you, and imagine if you have not only one spouse, but maybe your kids, maybe your whole family is against what you wanted to do, that's a hard waters to swim. This is a hard water for you to swim. So what you need to do, you need to find a community, which I have for you, the community of Alliance, or one-on-one coaching with me, that you will create a community. We're going to jump into community that will hold you tight and will be pushing you and will never let you drown. Do you want this in your life next year? Are you really do want to swim better? Or you want to drown with others pulling you down? Why this is so important when you're trying to lose weight, to be surrounded by people that understand your mission, that understand your vision, that support you with the weight loss. Why is it so important for people? Because the environment plays a huge role in us. And that's what I put it in my courses. You guys can look in my bio. We have courses that will help your mindset, that will help your motivation, that will help you with a 360 nutrition. I talk about this in them because this is a whole picture of our life. And if you not strong enough, you're gonna fail each time. That's why having a community, having a coach, somebody that has your back, the foundation, that push, it's always helpful. Think about it. Why successful people only connect on a level with successful ones? Because how they can go to other levels? They're at that level that they wanted to connect with other successful people. They don't want the negativity. Negativity is not allowed. That's what we have in our core values. When I had my gyms, we had our core values listed on a wall. So anybody that comes to the gym, either was a customer or a future employee, I would read them the core values, because if they were against the core values, they were not welcome to either the gym as a customer or an employee. No, I would not allow people. I would not let, no negativity allowed, no gossiping allowed. They were significant core values that you need to live. So what are the core values that you want to live next 2023? I mean, I have thousands of questions for you to ask you, because we spent time on this to create them, to work with them, so we can be successful as a family, as an individual unit. I need to be successful. I need to be the inspiration for my husband. He needs to be inspiration for me. I need to be inspiration for my kids. They are inspiration for me too. Because guess what? When we do home lifing, we have fun with them. We ask them difficult questions. We have quota of the day. We have daily assignments of the day. They need to do daily debriefs. And we have them on a schedule, like we have ourselves on a schedule. And throughout this coaching that I do with them, that I teach them and they teach themselves, they show me something that I've never seen before. I see them, guys. For the first time, I see my kids for who they are. What a waste of life when I send them to school. I'm sorry for those of you that have kids at school, but this is what we see. We've never seen our kids being so creative. My son put the furniture together. All the furniture that behind me he put it together. He put a new furniture. He put furniture in my bedroom. He's been doing crazy stuff like never before. And he teaches me through these lessons. When he writes these things or when he responds to me, he teaches me as well. And this also what happens in coaching session. The exchange of energy is always both ways. And it's a beautiful thing. So when you join community of people, you will have the support that you maybe haven't had ever. The support, it's so important in your life. Because if you don't have the support, it's going to be 10 times harder for you. That's why influencers, that's why people that are successful connect with other successful people, because that's how they want the wheels to spin. Because think about it. if you connecting to unsuccessful, most likely you're gonna have the unsuccessful path. There can be thousands of, examples like this. People that commit crimes. People that commit crimes is not gonna be in a successful group that thinks about writing books, motivation, inspiring people. They're gonna be in another group that will plan another, another crazy event. So you gotta think in these terms in 2023. Who do you need to surround yourself with? How selective you're gonna be of your time and the time that you spend with others? Who is the person of your environment that you can take lessons from? Who you should be looking for? Who you should be listening to? Too much. My grandpa, 95 years old, his birthday is today, stopped finally watching the damn news. I mean, bravo grandpa. He doesn't have an Instagram. He lives in Poland. But finally, after all these years, we don't listen to the news. We listen only to the news to get informed, but we don't listen to them to the point that they will impact my decisions. Because overall, they build the scarcity mindset in you. They want you to be scared. They don't want you to make these big leaps and big decisions. Why? There is less control. So you need to figure out in 2023, what are you going to be controlling? What is in your control? Guys, what is in your control? Who you're meeting, how you plan your day, if you do the workout or not, if you're positive or negative, what else? Did I say you eat good or not? Right? Are you going to accomplish your goals? It's up to you. You can accomplish your goals. Of course, there are things that are controllable, things that are out of your control. Your attitude, if you follow your dreams, if you follow your hobbies. Last year, I started a hobby. I started playing tennis, and that was on my list. I wanted to play tennis, but I would never figure this out if I didn't put this on my list. I was like, what is my hobby? What I want to do this year? So do you have hobbies? Because every woman, every person like me, like you need to have hobbies. Either you have family or you don't. Obviously, people, if they don't have a family, if they don't have kids, they have more time. But doesn't mean that you cannot create hobbies for yourself, that you don't need to follow. You can. But how are you going to do this? By creating a schedule and deciding which day you're going to go for your hobby, which day you're going to go out, which day you're going to do these things. That's how we plan our life. We have a date night when we go shooting recently because I wanted to learn how to shoot guns. I want to be more comfortable because I didn't feel comfortable. And for the first time in my life, I started feeling better. But this was my idea. It always starts with your head. It starts in your head. The idea, it starts in your head. And it's up to you. Either you're going to follow or you're going to push the idea out of your head. So if you emotionally get in touch with your idea, if you're going to feel that gut feeling that this is what you want to do, then you're going to go for it. Would the doubtful questions, doubtful sign in your brain going to arrive? Absolutely. But you got to keep on pushing. You got to keep on going. Like just recently, I will give you an example. There were such a rainy days. And one session of my tennis was canceled. Second session of my tennis was canceled. And then I'm like, what's the point? I pay for this thing and I can't even play. And then because my head was like, maybe, now listen to this. Look how the brain works. Maybe you should take off for 2 or 3 months. The brain is telling me this. Maybe you should take off the 2 or 3 months off. So, when it gets warmer, then you can go. There is less rainy sessions. I'm like, hell no. That's going to slow me down. That's going to take me away from the momentum. I don't want that. I'm going for it. No matter what. If they cancel, they cancel. And that's how you approach a situation when you want something for yourself. You go for it. You take the time for it. That's it, guys. It's simple. So who is with me on the 365 days? Who is with me to doing something incredible? Write down in the comments. Ask me questions, please. What big things you're going to do in 2023? How much you're going to stretch yourself? Because we should be stretching each other like a rubber band. And by the way, I just posted today, I've been invited by an amazing coach from UK to join her a 3-day event, which is going to happen live online. And I want to invite you to. I want you to join, guys. And I'm going to put this in my comments right here. Hope I'm going to find this. Here you go. You can register here. It's coming up. It's coming up in January 18. I'm going to be going live. You can just click that link and join me live then, because it's going to be obviously different speakers, not only me. There's a couple of other people from around the world, and we're going to be speaking about very important factors. And if you like what I'm saying this to you, you're going to like how I'm going to present over there. Because that's why my life's mission, my life's purpose, to help you, to guide you, to make your life better. Because I made my life better. It's not perfect. It will never be perfect. You know why? Because there's always something that we can fix. I mean, come on. Life, you got to look at life from the perspective of just growth. Just getting better. Every step of the way. It's always something that you can fix. But if you want perfection, you will never start. So which one is it? Do you want to have a good life? Then set yourself up for a good life. You need help? Then reach out. If you can't figure this out on yourself, I gotta shake you like this. Reach out. You need somebody with good energy. You need somebody that will guide you. So guys, please share my video. Make comments. Don't be quiet. Let your voice be heard with good questions. With good questions. Something that is of value. And then share my video, please. And for those of you who wants to see more episodes, click in my bio. Check my YouTube channel. Constantly we downloading different episodes. We get clips of my videos and post them there. And of course, the Alliance. The Alliance, the link is in my bio. Guys, the Accelerator program starts now. Don't miss the opportunity to join me and my husband, Steve, because this price is not staying up. This is a very, very expensive program. So if you join within the next 24 to 48 hours, you're going to have that promo. And you just need to click the link and register yourself. Now, here is another thing. You just need only one registration for yourself and payment. So if spouses are joining, you create one, you pay one, but then you put your spouse's email in the link below when you open the page. Because both of you should be joining those sessions under one account. That's how it is. One payment, I would say. One payment, but 2 accounts. That's what we want. We want both of you, because me and my husband figured it out. How to run businesses, how to stay healthy, how to be a person of influence, how to raise the kids. We have it all for you, and we wanted to share. So guys, again, Happy New Year. 2023 is ahead of you. This is the beginning of the year. Stop making the same mistakes that you made. Do something different in 2023. And how are you gonna do different? By hiring a coach. I will talk to you soon. No excuses.